today is December 27th, and as you can see, I am in my uniform. So yes, cruise services got me. This time it is a 4-day trip, and it is new. It's one new overnight, but I got a Tampa turn in there from Detroit, which, oh, I mean CVG. Huh, I didn't realize we had that. Okay, so we got a Tampa turn, and then we go to Detroit, and then we go from Detroit back to Lexington. And then tomorrow we do Lexington to Atlanta, Atlanta to, I don't know what AGS is. So we have a turn in there, and then we go from Atlanta to Knoxville. And y'all seen that hotel, so I'll do a room tour in Lexington tonight. Knoxville really has a nice hotel. It's the same type of hotel that we just stayed in St. Louis, where they have the kickback celebration. So we get food and free mocktails, but they also have a hot tub. And then, so that's a 4-leg day. So it's 2 4s, a 2, and then the last day is a 4. But the third day we do Knoxville to Detroit, Detroit to Montreal, and then we do Montreal to Detroit, Detroit to Cincinnati, and then we do a Newark turn. So yeah, that's this trip, and I am getting myself together. It is 5:22 in the morning, so I am getting my things packed up because me being lazy, which y'all know from the last video, I took care of all of my business really yesterday. So I was like, I'm gonna wash at 5, and then I was like, no, I'll wash at 7. Then I kind of kept going. Like, I was like, no, if they don't call me, then I'll wash tomorrow. And when you know, I think about 7 something, they called me. So I got my tail up and went downstairs and washed my clothes. So I didn't pack anything last night. So I made sure to get up early this morning at 4:30 to pack. So now I'm just getting all the rest of my bags together because everything is packed. I gotta get my lunch put together, and I should be ready to get out of here by 6, maybe even a little bit before. My watch, no, because the report time is 6:30. I should be ready to go. Why do I have that? Oh, that's the one. Why am I trying to pull that? Pulled out the wrong thing, but so yeah. Of course, I will check in with y'all later this evening once I get to my hotel. The good thing is that, of course, it's early starts, but it's early offs as well. We'll see about that last day, because, honey, that Newark turn, yeah, that Newark turn, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. That Newark turn gets a little tricky sometimes. So, but that's all that I got for y'all this morning. I'm gonna finish getting myself together so that I can get out of here, and I will check in with y'all later. Sitting in Tampa. We got about 10 minutes till we start boarding. I did make one mistake this morning. We are deadheading our last flight, so it's only 3 flights today. I'm about to sit here, drink my coffee, eat my oatmeal. So it's time to start boarding, so I will check in with y'all once we get to Lexington, Kentucky. All right, so we had a delay in Tampa. They closed the runway down, and we were delayed for like 30 minutes. We had to refuel, so, which means we're late going to Detroit, and I'm hoping that we make our deadhead. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to stay in Detroit tonight. I don't know, but waiting for the cleaning crew to come on so that we can start boarding. So keep y'all updated. Bonjour, my empowered friends. So it is 5:30, 5:29 p.m. So yeah, we missed our deadhead flight. We landed at 3:20. Deadhead flight was boarding at 3:25. I don't think we got off the aircraft until did I say 3:25? The deadhead was boarding. I don't think we got off the aircraft until 3:35 or something like that. We landed at B-19. We had to go all the way to C-27 to get our deadhead. And when we got there, jet bridge was pulled. Flight said departed. So, needless to say, we are here in Detroit, Michigan. Our van time tomorrow is 4 o'clock. We did head to Atlanta, and then we go ahead and work that Atlanta turn to Augustus, and then we end in Knoxville. So only 3 legs tomorrow. It's only 3 legs today. We're supposed to have a deadhead. So 3 legs today, 3 legs tomorrow. 2 legs on the 3rd day, and then 4 legs on the last and final day. So, what's in my bag? Of course, y'all know my ice packs. And I bought my yogurts again. I'm glad I cut up my pomegranate yesterday. I got some pineapples. These are from the crew room. This is berries and granola. And then this is what I'm gonna eat tonight because there's no microwave here for my meals. It's Mediterranean, veggie, vegan, whatever you wanna call it. And then my two meals that I've had that I haven't. And I got 3 cuties this time because I got 4, but 1 is in my apron. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this Mediterranean. Make me a cup of coffee. I'm about to give y'all this room tour first. And then I'm going to bed because I have to be up about 3 to get the van by 4. All right? I'm gonna sleep on that deadhead flight. I don't even know if we gotta sit. I will let y'all know tomorrow. But I'm gonna give y'all this room tour, and your girl is going to lay it down. 2, because even though I feel like I got over 8 hours from when I got home, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, I feel like I got 8 hours, but I got up, went and ran my errands, and then I was all lazy. I told y'all that in the end of video on the last vlog. I got all lazy, was supposed to wash my clothes at 5, didn't end up washing my clothes at 7, so I didn't get into bed yesterday until 10 o'clock, which only gave me like 6.5 hours sleep, and I need to function. For me to function at 100%, I need my 8. So your girl's got to get her 8 today. All right, so I'm about to give y'all this room tour. How are you all today? It is about 3:30 p.m. We are 2 hours behind because we were supposed to be here at 13. I think we were supposed to be here like close to 2, I think. I think it was like 13:59 or something like that. But today has been a doozy. So y'all know from yesterday, we missed our deadhead, so we were delayed. Well, let me not start there. We had a 4 o'clock van time because we had to get to Atlanta to do our Augustus terms, because we were supposed to come from Lexington to Atlanta. We were supposed to work that flight, but they canceled that off our schedule. So we got to Atlanta on time. The plane was late coming into us from Albany. So, I don't know, it's been a domino effect. So of course, you know, when you're delayed with one flight, it delays the next flight. And by the time we got back to Atlanta to work the Knoxville flight, you know, and we had a plane swap, right? So of course, the gate agents are announcing, oh, we're waiting on our flight attendants. Like, you know, no, we were late coming in. You know what I'm saying? We've been delayed all day. We were working a flight, waiting on the aisle chair people to come and take the passenger off who needed the aisle chair. We cannot leave the aircraft with passengers still on board, even though we have another flight that we got to get to. So luckily we landed in D8, so we didn't have that far to walk to D24. But yeah, so 3 short flights, all of them full to the brim, you know. What else? So delayed flights, full flights. Good news, they were all short flights. But you know, when this, I'm over this day, for one. I am. Couldn't wait to get here to the hotel. Again, so we're about an hour and a half, you know, well, we got here 3:03, so we're about an hour late, an hour delayed total, you know, because we were supposed to get here at 13:59. But you know, like I said before, when you have those good trips, those trips that go without flaw, or you have a delay but then y'all get caught back up, like, it really makes you appreciate it. Because days like this, OMG. We're also playing musical captains on this 4-day trip. So literally, okay, the captains that brought us in will take us to Detroit tomorrow, and then we switch. I want to say once we leave Montreal, once we come from Detroit to CVG, before we do that Newark turn, I want to say those last 3 legs, we have the same captains for the remainder of the day. The first day, the first 3 legs, we had the same captain. So, yeah, life of a flight attendant. I'm gonna relax. I got my decaf. I'm gonna drink my decaf. I'm tired. I'm going to relax. The kickback starts at 5:30. So we'll definitely go down at 5:30 to see what kind of food they have, you know. I'm not gonna get a mocktail today because they do have Sprite and all that other stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go down there and eat and come back up and get in the bed because I am tired. 6 o'clock is our van time tomorrow. So I gotta be up by 4:30 so I can arm and get in the shower. But yeah, I am tired. If y'all cannot tell that, I am beat. I am over today, okay? All I want to do is lay in that bed and do absolutely nothing. So I planned on doing nothing this trip anyway, but yeah, I really want to take a nap, but I know that's gonna mess me up, so I'm not gonna take a nap. I'm just gonna lay in the bed and you know, fight sleep. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the day.
I'm not gonna give y'all a room tour. I'm not sure if I posted the video where, I'm sure I did, because no, that was in Knoxville. Yeah, because we came to Knoxville and we had Chattanooga. Or did some of that footage get deleted? No, I believe I gave y'all a room tour. I can't remember. I'm gonna go back and look at that video. If I gave y'all the room tour, I'm gonna cut the room tour from this video. If I didn't give you the room tour on the last Knoxville trip, then I will add the room tour. All right, and that's it for this portion of the vlog. If you have made it this far, go ahead and like and subscribe. Share it out if y'all think I'm funny or you like my commentary, or if you think somebody might benefit from it. If somebody is looking to become a flight attendant, these are the things. It's not just you booking a trip and going somewhere, okay? You're actually gonna work, okay? And some days you're going to be over it, all right? Oh, I forgot this. We get here to the hotel and the front desk is busy, right? There's 2 people up there. This guy comes around the corner, sees that we're in uniform. He puts the book up there. I have a pen on me, so I go ahead and sign my name. He just throw the room keys up there, right? Like, fend for yourself, basically. Cool, I don't have no problem with that. So I sign my name, take my room key, I step away. The captain asked him if he has a pen. Why he gonna throw the pen at her? And me being me, like, I'm shocked, right? So, and I don't have a filter really, so I'm just like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm like, wow, or something like that, I said. Yeah, just threw the pen at the captain, so just rude. But yeah, so yeah, so I will talk to y'all later. Again, if I haven't given y'all a room tour will be after this. If I have, then it won't, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. So I just wanted to show y'all my ice packs before I pack everything up. So I wanted to show y'all my ice packs. Last night I did have a refrigerator with the little faux freezer. Today I didn't. And look, it's still, here I can't. It's still froze. It's still a brick with a phone. And this was last night. So imagine today, like I said, these, and I want to say that they're in my Amazon storefront, but these ice packs are the real deal. I highly, highly, highly recommend them. We boarded, and because there's low visibility in Montreal, we are sitting here at the gate for about an hour and a half, which means we're gonna have to do pre-flight again. We gotta board again. This was after everybody was boarded. So yeah, that's what's going on for us today. So it's showing that we're supposed to leave out of here at 11:30, but then we just got another message in the email saying that we're not going to leave out until 3. So we'll see what happens, but I will keep y'all posted. Bonjour, my empowered friends. Uh-oh, I'm glass up, Lord. How are you? It is 2:47. I am in Montreal. Almost thought we weren't gonna make it. So after we had to deplane, hold on. So after we had to deplane, we sat there for about an hour. Scheduled departure time was supposed to be 11:35, and we got out and got up in the air, and then they had us in a 20-minute holding pattern. But when I tell you, when we landed, visibility was horrible. All I could think about was my pilots, because if I can't see back in the back, they can't see. And so soon as we was about to land, that's when you can see the runway. It was whiteout conditions. It looks okay now, but I'm sure in the air it's still horrible. But I almost thought we weren't gonna make it. Our alternate was Syracuse. But yeah, so whenever I work aft, I always wear a mask, because, you know, people be back there coughing and sneezing and they don't have no mask on. And I'm like, I'm not trying to get sick. You know, like, I'm just not trying to get sick. And when I work forward, it's okay, because I'm kind of like set apart from them. But yeah, in the back, you right there with them. So we're here. We landed, I want to say about 1:40. Y'all know I had to go to Paramount. Get me. A falafel pita. They say it. I thought it was Mediterranean. It's Lebanese. So good. But because this hotel don't have no microwaves, so I was gonna try to go to the hot tub, but I just don't feel like it. I do want to watch me some football. Try to anyway. Look, I'm not doing a room tour, because y'all have seen this room. We are here safe. Basically, both of these flights, we had to sit down. The first one, she had to sit down, because we had, I forgot to tell y'all. Yesterday, leaving Atlanta, and this morning going to Detroit. So we had the same pilots from last night to this morning. So basically 2 days with them. But we was an all-female crew. So this morning, when we left out of Knoxville, the captain had us stay seated because it was gonna be turbulent. Until she called, and she was like, "This is as good as it's gonna get. So if you want to do service, go ahead." And it was an express service, so I knew I could have got through it. But I got to row 9, and she called and was like, "Wrap it up. Sit down. It's gonna be turbulent." So, and then the captain on this. So we have them for bringing us here, and then they take us back to Detroit. So I'll call y'all, because y'all not gonna be able to get up at 10,000. So we waited, and I think he forgot about us, but I called and was like, "Did you forget about us? Can we do service?" I had every intention on doing express, but we didn't even have no water for an express. So I went ahead and did full. I got through it. A lot of people didn't even want that, and they just wanted snacks or water. And then it was normal. And then once we started laying down, it was white out. So, and it's snowing here. But that's it. I'm about to get in this bed. I have already done my wipe down. I'm getting in this bed. I'm gonna take me a shower later because I want to wash my face and put my mask on. But that's it. Tomorrow is day 4. I have no idea what report time is. It's either 6 or 7. Probably like 6:15, I think, because we have to be out of the hotel by 5:30. So we probably gonna have to de-ice in the morning. We go from Montreal to Detroit, Detroit to CBG, CBG to Newark, Newark back to CBG. And we're done. Should be done about 5 o'clock. We'll see, because Newark is a mess. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bonjour, my empowered friends, and welcome to Susie's Empowerment Channel. And it's me, your girl Susie. And this is the end of this vlog. It is January 1st, 2024, and it is about 9:30 in the morning. I just want to leave y'all with this. The more that you heal and you grow on your journey, you realize a lot of people are not clothed in their Christ consciousness. And so you realize they're acting from a lower vibrational energy state. So when I came home on Monday, got here about 6 o'clock, this was on my door. I won't show y'all exactly because it has somebody's name on it, but it says, "This is such and such from apartment 2. I have Spectrum mail in your mailbox. Can you put it by my door? Thanks." And I will say absolutely not to that, because why in the entire hell do you have your mail coming to my mailbox when you have your own mailbox? Okay, I'm going to write Spectrum a nice little letter, and I'm going to put that in the mail and send it back to Spectrum. And this is what I mean by people not operating out of their Christ consciousness, because had you thought that through, you would not have had your mail sent to somebody else's apartment. Okay, and I, being that this is my apartment and your mail is sent to my mailbox, I am under no obligation to send you your mail. I am not the mail carrier, okay? And I'm gonna send it back to Spectrum and let them know that you're using my address for your mail, and do not send any more of your mail to my mailbox. That's case in point 1. The second case in point is that a lot of people will take your kindness for stupidity and weakness. And it's not that. I am kind to everyone. But when you attempt to come against my boundaries, that's when we got a problem. For instance, I do not share my address where I live with anybody, okay? Because I don't have to. Even my son, if my son wants to come visit, he absolutely can come visit. I have a couch just for him, right? But my son also knows that I live a sober life. I don't drink, I don't smoke anymore, right? And although I live in a building where a lot of people partake in that, in my apartment, I don't, right? So in order for you to come to sleep on my couch or live with me, and that's the only man that I will allow to sleep on my couch or come to live with me, you know that you can't smoke here, you can't drink here, right? But you're more than welcome to come visit. I don't entertain people in my apartment because I don't want other people's energy in my apartment. I maintain my energy here. I don't host people here. You want to hang out? We can go to the movies, we can go out to eat, we can go have coffee. We can't hang out here. We're not doing it here, okay? So I have a co-worker who I graduated with, and we've spent some time outside of work together. But he is moving from New York to Cincinnati because it's expensive there, and I understand. And so he sent me a text and asked me, hey, can you provide me with some places that are, close to the airport? And like I told him, Florence is actually really close. I live in Cincinnati. It's not close at all to the airport. It takes me about 40 to 50 minutes to get to work when I have to go to work, right? So, but I did give him a list of property management companies for him to, look up, see, what the distance is, and apply. He texts me, I don't know when, maybe the second day of my trip, and asked me if I could provide him with the information for my apartment so he could apply here. Absolutely not. Nope. That's where I draw the line. Where I live at, where I lay my head is private. Even if I'm dating somebody, you are not gonna know where I live at for at least six months to a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mindset of people are not walking in their Christ consciousness. Because if you were, you wouldn't want certain people, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's not even certain people. You wouldn't want people to know where you live. The only entities that know where I live at is my employer, the United States Postal Service, and the DMV. So if you found where I live at, then you have done some extensive research, or you know somebody in my company that gave you that information, which they should not do, okay? So if you pop up to my place uninvited, you're gonna get dealt with, okay? Because while I may not be able to carry protection with me while I'm working at home, I am perfectly protected. And I'm willing to use that protection for my safety, okay? Because where I lay my head, where I reside, is it's something that I like to keep private. And you're not obligated. I am not obligated to give you that information just because you consider me a friend, just because you consider me a family member, whatever. I'm not obligated. And this is how I treat my child too, my grown child, right? My minor child, was I all in her business? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was. But I also allowed her to be a teenager, okay? So even with my adult child, I'm not gonna pry into your business because I know you're gonna tell me what you want me to know, okay? Because your autonomy and your privacy is yours and you have that right, okay? And I'm not obligated to share my energy where I live. I'm not obligated to invite you over to my place. And if you have a problem with that, then you are the reason I have boundaries, okay? So, yeah, that's all I got. Stop. It's weird. It's weird continuing to ask somebody where they live at, okay? As long as I get my tail to work every single time I'm scheduled, that's all that matters, right? Stay out my business. I am a private person. I only share certain details of my life because I want you to know. But otherwise, stay out my business, okay? Thank you. But I wanted to wish you all an abundant and prosperous new year. I thank y'all for liking. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for commenting. And I thank you if you have shared my videos out, and I will see y'all in the next video.